Hey, so I think we're going to create an animation that will be right up your alley. We're going to create a little bit of a very quick, very cheesy looking bowling scene. So something new I want to show you is this area here is called the stage, and by default it's white. But if you want to change the background to a different color, there's a cog up here at your right that allows you to change the background color to any color you want to pick. Now it is hiding this apply button, so when you pick your color, you do have to click back on here so you can hit this apply button. And now I have this teal kind of color in the background. So the other thing you might see in this lesson is there's so much going on the screen. There's our toolbar, there's our stage. Down here at the bottom, this is our place where we animate, but I do like to take the mouse and move this around. So if you see me adjusting things, it's just I'm moving my mouse to the edge and I can make this bigger or smaller. So with that, let me show you a little bit about this bowling activity. I'm going to go ahead and change this to white, and I have a black background. I'm going to make this size a little bit bigger. I'm going to pick like 3. And my bowling pin, I know you can do a little bit better than me, is going to look just like that. So that's my bowling pin. Might even get a little crazy and give it the red line across. So I have my bowling pin, and I need a bowling ball, but everything I want to animate needs to go on its own layer. So I'm gonna, because I need more than one layer, I want to label them. So if I click on the word layer, excuse me, if I click on the word layer, it's all the way across the screen though, so you have to follow my mouse to this layer here. I'm going to call this pin. Now I named this layer pin, but I had to type it in over here. It shows up here where it's green. I'm going to add a new layer. This one is going to be called bowling ball. So to create a bowling ball on this layer, I can't just draw it. I have to click on the frame first. So it's hollow, it's kind of grayed out, it's ready to go, so I can draw my bowling ball. So I'm going to give my bowling ball a little bit of a different color and draw the bowling ball. Now, I don't want my bowling ball to be perfectly circle. I want it to be a little bit off, like a Fred Flintstone bowling ball, so that I can see it actually rotating. So now I've identified which layer everything is on. And the first thing I'm going to do is animate the bowling ball. So I'm going to click on this frame right here, use the cursor tool to select my bowling ball. I'm going to go ahead and copy the bowling ball. And I want, since I'm animating the bowling ball, I want to make sure I'm following my bowling ball layer to add a new frame, paste it, and then I'm going to move it a little bit, and I want to rotate it. And this might be a little bit new, so I'm going to make it spin by moving my mouse till I see this black rounded arrow, and I can start to tip it. Let me do that again, just in case you missed it. Yes, my pin is gone. We'll get that back later. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the bowling ball, add a new frame, paste the bowling ball, move it towards where that pin was, and spin it. Do that maybe a couple more times. So we're moving the bowling ball and spinning it. Copy, paste. So not only am I moving it, but I'm spinning it. I kind of am at the point where I want to see where my pin is. Am I hitting the pin yet? So I'm going to go back to my pin layer. And the reason why it's not showing up is because the pin is only on this frame. There's nothing, 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 nothing. So as I play it, as this scrub brush moves back and forth, it's only on frame 1. So I could copy and paste it on every frame, but there's a little bit of a shortcut. If I move my mouse to the edge of this frame, I can click and drag it. And now if I play, that bowling ball, or the pin and the bowling ball are on every frame. So I can see that I need to animate my bowling ball a little bit more so that it reaches the pin. So I'm going to click on this last frame, and I'm going to go a little bit faster through this. Copy and paste it, move it, spin it, copy, paste it, move it, and spin it. And I'm going to do that one more time. Copy, add a frame, paste it, move it, spin it. And I'm going to take my pin and make sure that it's reaching the pin. And it is. So now I do want to animate the pin to fall down. I am clearly hitting it to get this spare. So I'm going to go back. The pin is what I need to animate. So I need to go back to the frame 1 where there's a green dot, and I'm going to copy that pin. But now I need to start it animating. So I'm going to select this next available pin and paste it. I'm going to drag this so that it's only on frame 1. And I'm going to start rotating it. Oop, I want to rotate both of these things. So I'm going to select and drag over it and rotate it. I'm going to pop it up in the air, copy it, paste it. Same kind of thing. We're just practicing animating it. I'm popping it up in the air and rotating it. Copy it, add a frame, paste it. And I want to keep doing this until that pin is out of the screen. And I'm going to not quite finish it. I want you to finish it though. Keep rotating it and spinning it. But let me show you how to finish this up. So if I play it right now, I have this play button right here. The ball disappears, and that's not logical. When I roll a bowling ball down an alley, the ball doesn't just disappear. It either goes off into the back, into wherever bowling balls go, but I want it to stay there. I want people to see it. So I'm going to move my mouse again to the edge of this frame, the last frame of my bowling ball layer. So I want to change the bowling ball, so I want to make sure I'm on the bowling ball layer. And I'm going to drag this out for the length of my pin. So this time if I play it, I have a logical bowling assignment. I do need you to show me this on the screen, but don't show me it until you click up here and type in a file name. So that should say bowling or bowling alley. And then you can, if you have your full animation complete, you can show this to me off of your screen.